Okay, Hayo, I noticed that you were doing a real lot of floor work in this class this week, and the floor work seems to be getting more and more elaborate than ever. It was already extremely elaborate, and now you're getting really elaborate. So what's going on?
Well, what shall I say? No, at the moment I'm exploring some new ideas in floor work. I think in the beginning, for a long time, I have really favored the relaxed state. Let's say to really find the weight that's traveling into the floor and using that as a motivator, the sort of internal falling, micro falls that bring you from one side to the other.
Mm-hmm.
And then more and more at the moment I'm getting more into the strength part. It's sort of I call this floor climbing. So it feels like you want to fix a part of your body and you actually use that. You actually use that as a mean to propel your body further. So it's a little bit like, that's why I'm saying climbing. It feels like you take a fixed point in space with either a shoulder or a hip, and you actually push away from the floor using real strength.
Different parts of your body, not necessarily your hands, but also any part of your body.
Yes, so it feels more like a snail would move or something, so you just try to put different parts of your body on the floor in order to lift up parts of your weight and go on. So it's almost like you have an internal manipulation of
so it's
yourself.
less sliding and falling and rolling.
Yes.
I mean, there's still that, of course.
Yes, but it's less. Yeah, it's a little bit an opposite to that. So really, I found that it really activates the strength, and also it activates. I'm really at the moment very interested in the feeling of touch. I mean, just with the hands. I work a lot with the hands on the floor, the sliding and caressing actually on the floor. So really, the feeling of the palms of your hand. How much different it is if you have a palm on the floor, or if you have the back of your hand on the floor, if you have an elbow. So it really is a search for sensations. So the sensation influences the form, and then the form influences the sensation, and ad infinitum.
Ad infinitum.
So you give yourself. It becomes sort of quite an emotional dance almost when you do that. It really feels like you're like physical emotions. Let's say it really is like a duo with the floor. I mean, always duo with the floor, but much more in a muscular sense.
Yeah, it's more strength based.
Yes, it's more strength based, and I feel that it really, because we have talked about it a little bit in the beginning. I felt it also. When you only work with your weight, it sort of lacks some warming up. And now I feel this time around, if you really work this way, how I describe now on the floor, you can really take this into the vertical plane without any intermediate warming up. I really feel that the floor work just grows out of the floor and goes into space without any more, you don't need to again do a warm up of the back, because the whole body already is completely ready to just go into the space. And also you're very, very awake, because your skin has been touched so much from the floor. You feel very awake, vigorous. Yes, that's more what I...
Floor climbing.
Yes, floor climbing.
Okay, you heard it here. You heard it here first.
Yes.
Floor climbing.
I'm going to put down the page.
So stay tuned, and maybe the next there'll be a development after the climbing will become the floor.
Liquid body and floor climbing. Two things.
Okay, good. All right, it's good for this week. Thanks.
You will be donkey.